What is up, Legendary Team? It's your boy Legendary Z, and I am back for another Dragon Ball Super video. And today we're going to be talking about episode number 86. But before we get into that, I just want to stop and say thank you to each and every one of you guys who have subscribed lately. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers, you guys. That's right, the Legendary Team is almost at 1,000 subscribers. So I just wanted to stop to take the time out to say I appreciate you guys, thank you. I enjoy your comments and interacting with you guys and reading your thoughts and theories. So definitely keep that coming because you guys come up with some great stuff. But without further ado, I don't want to hold you guys up too long because today, like I said, today is Super Saturday. If you guys didn't hear in one of my last videos, every Saturday I call it Super Saturday or Super Day because it's Dragon Ball Super time. It's time to get lit. It's time to get legendary. Let's get into episode number 86 and get on with this preview. So when you start off with episode number 86, you see right off the bat, 17, he's going off. He's facing off with some poachers. Looks like he's in fighting shape because he's just blocking these bullets with no issue. Remember, Goku had that issue back earlier in this arc, actually, where he got shot and he said it was because he was rusty. So it goes to show you 17's definitely been training. He's not missed a step. So 17 just goes on to crush these poachers. And then Goku pops up. Goku appears. One thing I want to talk about in the preview here, Goku says, "I'm glad Earth still has amazing guys like you." Which is kind of, I feel like, a reference to him taking care of the animals because Goku's always had kind of an affinity towards animals, dinosaurs, whatever they got in Dragon Ball's universe. Same thing with Gohan. Gohan's best friend was Icarus, if you remember correctly. Icarus, that purple dinosaur flying thing, I don't know exactly what the species was, but it flew and it got Gohan around. It was like his own Nimbus. It just had eyes and a heart. So you see right after that, Goku and 17, they go into this cave, and this really stands out to me about 17 and as a whole, because we know animals won't really be afraid of Goku. Goku's, just a lovable guy. He's got a kind heart. It's known already. There might be questioning to whether or not he's evil or whether or not he's changing right now, but honestly, Goku deep down, unless he's in the middle of a battle, he's still kind of that same lovable guy who's just always in a good mood, so you gotta assume animals wouldn't be afraid of him. 17, on the other hand, back before, you definitely could assume an animal would run from him. If I'm not mistaken, I might be remembering wrong, but I remember a scene where, there were some animals in the back and they did scatter from 17 and 18 when they were showing up back in the day. 17 and Goku walk into that cave, and you think with a forest full of, constant attacks from poachers and stuff like that, animals would be deathly afraid of anything that's not walking on all fours. 17 walks in there, and he's just talking to Goku. Looks like he's explaining what his job is right now, what he's been doing in the time that he's been away from, the whole Z Fighters or just the main picture in general, what his life has become. And that animal's just sitting there hanging out, drinking water from the little puddle or the pond or whatever you want to call that. It just shows you 17 as a character or as a person has become a bit more kind, a bit more human, because the animal's not running from it. It doesn't see him as a threat. It doesn't see him as something evil. 17 has definitely changed for the better. Now, the good shit, and excuse my language, but it's just so damn hype, I couldn't refrain. Goku versus number 17. This is what I wanted to let you guys know. This is going to be a fight where you really want to pay attention because, yes, the other fights we've seen so far between like Goku and Krillin and Gohan and Krillin and stuff like that, we've seen, Goku showing his power against a regular tier character. But now we've got number 17, who, while is a regular tier character, he's obviously slightly above it, and I'm going to explain why right here. Super Saiyan Blue Goku and android number 17 clash fist to fist. And there's a reason I'm talking about this first. These two go at it. Goku challenges him and they go at it. It looks like they're going to be sparring, and there's a fist bump. Basically, Goku's going out with the right, 17's coming with the left, and they clash, and you see the electricity, the wind pushing off, the static, all that. 17 does not budge. And right in that next clip, you see 17's hair blowing in the wind. That's from the force of that punch. 17 did not move 1 inch. I can't believe that 17 is on par with Super Saiyan Blue, and I feel like there's a reason for that, and this is the perfect character to do this with, and I think it's like a smart way for Dragon Ball Super to kind of work this together, kind of weave the thread, or start weaving the thread at least. They're chipping away week by week at Super Saiyan Blue. Last week was with Krillin. We know for a fact Krillin wasn't stronger than Super Saiyan Blue. Yes, it was showing Goku kind of giving Krillin a chance, testing his limits, but it puts the idea in some people's mind like, okay, wow, well, Krillin's, kind of keeping up with Super Saiyan Blue. He's not, but he's at least giving Goku a fair run for his money. This week, we've got Goku and Super Saiyan Blue going up at it with 17. A straight full-powered fist from Goku. Clashes with 17, no budge. Super Saiyan Blue, mark my words, I will bank on it. I can't remember if I said that recently or not, but I will bank on this. Super Saiyan Blue is slowly getting chipped down in the same way that Super Saiyan 1 did. Remember Goku's first initial transformation on Namek? I mean, of course, I don't even know why I asked. But Goku's first initial transformation on Namek, after that, it was a big deal a few more times, but we've had that happen to where when Trunks debuted, when he turned Super Saiyan, if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you know how great that moment is. And then 2, Vegeta's debut of Super Saiyan for him. And then you got, right after that, what happened? Goku started using that as a normal base form along with Teen Gohan. So it was like, okay, that form has been attained, it's been made regular. And then in that same arc, by the end, Super Saiyan 2 was a new thing, the new peak. So you can expect the same thing to happen here with Super Saiyan Blue, which kind of makes me worry about what they're going to do with Vegeta, because he's going to have something to surpass that. It also excites me because, oh my god, you guys, we're getting so close to seeing Goku's new form. I don't know what it's going to look like. I'm hoping it's something that just looks completely beast. Doesn't have to be anything overly complicated, just something really nice, something sleek. I don't even have an idea in my head of what it could be, but I just want it to be something amazing, which Dragon Ball doesn't usually let you down. I'm usually content with what they do for transformations. Like when Blue came out, it was freaking badass. I thought it was the most hype thing I'd ever seen in a while, especially because it was Dragon Ball making a comeback. That could be part of it too. But nonetheless, you guys, that's not it. Now, there's a reason why I say this part for the end, because this is a little spoilery. I'm going to get into some spoilers for episode 87, so if you don't want those, you can skip ahead or you can click off here. But if you do want to know what's going to happen next, or if you don't mind, it's not anything major, continue to watch. So episode 86 right here, you see in the clip earlier, in this clip, that's why I'm using images instead of going in the exact order. You see that spaceship show up, that one everybody's been worried about. Is it King Cold? Is it Frieza? Is it Universe 11 Pride Troopers and their own spaceship? But no. We found out thanks to Herms98 on Twitter. I'll link him in the description, and that's Twitter right there. We know who these guys are coming up in episode number 87. So for you guys who don't want any spoilers, I'm getting into episode number 87 right now. This is the episode summary. I figured I'd do this all in one since I kind of did a spoiler video on that, covering that. So I figured I wouldn't waste the time doing an extra video and just make this all in one. So the episode's going to be titled Hunt the Poachers, Goku and number 17's Joint Battle. Goku and number 17 clash with the Galactic Poachers. Almost sounds like goddamn BoJack. Goku tries to recruit number 17 to enter the Tournament of Power, but gets turned down. Meanwhile, the animals on the island where number 17 lives are captured by Galactic Poachers. Rescue the animals. Goku and number 17 fight side by side. In order to rescue the animals captured by the Galactic Poachers, Goku teams up with number 17. Herms also just gave a few little, little side notes. Galactic Poachers, literally just a gang of poachers who capture and sell animals. They travel from planet to planet in their spaceships for poaching. That's it. So number 17 this week, he's going to be fulfilling his duties as an animal, as an animal ranger. Number 17 works on his own as an animal ranger on a large island. With his prided battle power, he has the Galactic Poachers boss on the ropes. But, and there's that infamous but with the Dragon Ball synopsises. So you see, the next episode is going to focus more on 17's actual day-to-day life. It's going to have Goku involved, so I feel like there's going to be a certain level of respect Goku and 17 are going to have for each other right off the bat, where they're going to probably fight, enjoy it a bit on each end, and then it's going to turn into something more along of Goku not being able to convince him to join because of his job, but then Goku's going to help him with that, and then in some way, his love for animals is going to show through and help convince 17 to join the team. It's going to happen in some way like that. You can already kind of see it forming, but that's episode 87, and I'll put a picture up there of the people who are on the ship if you want to see that. There you guys go. In all, what I think this episode is going to prove to a lot of people, or at least show for the series going ahead, for this tournament, we've got a few key power players, and honestly, when this whole arc started, I didn't even see this coming. I was expecting it to be the Vegeta and Goku show, with the hope of Gohan having to come back, and maybe expecting Piccolo to look decent like he did in the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament. But we actually are going to have some key players outside of Goku and Vegeta, and just the main ones we expected. Number 17, if his power is on par with Super Saiyan Blue like I'm thinking, you gotta at least believe, as far as when it comes to the strategy for the team, there's going to be the brains and there's going to be the brawn, and 17 is definitely going to be the brawn. So who knows where this is going to go, but all I can say, you guys, is I am hyped. It is Super Saturday. Episode number 86 is coming out tonight. Android number 17 is re-debuting, and the legendary team is on its way to 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. I just want to say thank you one last time, and don't forget to comment. Let me know if you guys are how excited. I know you're excited. I'm not even gonna ask you how. I know you're excited for tonight's episode because 17's coming back and it's just Super Saturday. So if you're not hyped, get hyped with me. And I just want to know, how do you guys feel about number 17's return? Well, how do you feel about him being a park ranger? And also, how do you feel about Super Saiyan Blue kind of getting a debuff, kind of getting chipped away at as the top of the line power in Dragon Ball right now? Does that make you excited for the new arc or the new power coming up in this arc? Let me know down below in the comment section if you guys are excited about this new form for Goku that's supposed to be coming. If you feel like them chipping away at Super Saiyan Blue is definitely a hint at something more to come. Just remember Super Saiyan 1 in the process, in the time between that on the way to Super Saiyan 2, and how nerfed or debuffed Super Saiyan 1 became. Just think about that, you guys. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, all I want to ask you guys to do is stay lit, stay legendary. My name is Legendary Z, and I will see you guys for the next video. Peace.